running, so
okay.
I just figured I'd let it just, and then I'd cut it later. Alright. Well, welcome everyone. Hi. How's it going? Good. Alright. Well, my name is Leslie, and I'm with the Life Enrichment Group. And tonight we are going to be talking about pieces of the puzzle. All the activities and things that go on with the Gables area. So, I have made for you guys some brochures that show just some of the things that we actually do. So I'll have you guys pass these around. And then, for the first part, we are going to be talking about the sound system, the music that gets played on the floors. So, this is going to be the big version so everybody can see it. But I'm also going to pass around these little ones that are found on each floor and how we work them. So then you guys can practice for yourself how to actually turn them on, start the music. This is the system we're using right now. It's called Spotify. So, first part will be entering the code, which will be 2, 4, 6, 8. And it turns on. Okay? So here we go. So, once you get it popped up, you see all these different icons and stuff. Spotify is when you click. There we go. And when residents are in the dining room or in the activity area, you actually will be able to have sound going in those rooms. You got the error? What'd you do? Oh, just do continue. And then you see all the music. So yeah, so once it pops up, you see all these different artists. And with the music playing, the residents can actually request what they want to listen to in the background. When they're having dinner, lunch, any time of meals, or even when it comes to doing the activities, something to be played in the background. So, all you do is on the top, there's the search, and then you type in anybody's request, or like let's say it's St. Patty's Day, and then it comes to a certain music we can play in the background for like the social, or when we have the parties and stuff. And this just will help with keeping the entertainment going and them awake and stuff. So that's that part. Under the next one, it's called Your Music, and this will actually be your music. So then I already have put together a full library from audio requests, and these are found both, let's see, dining room, where you'll find the TV, and then you just push play right away and it'll start up. What else we got? The radio one, you'll actually get like an actual radio where you punch in the numbers of the station. But the only problem is then you do get the advertising in between. So, a little error on that one. Does anybody have any questions?
You said that the songs that are on there, does that go to the village square too? Is it all on one, whatever you put in? Is it on each floor, each area, all
Yes,
the songs?
it is in the village square also. But that one I haven't actually put a library together, so that's a different one. But it's still the same with the Apple, so you can find that there.
Is that in the restaurant also?
I don't know about the restaurant. It should be? Okay. Yeah, I just know about the Gables. Yes.
They use Pandora or something else.
We're doing Spotify.
Okay.
Yep. Alright, anybody else have questions? You're good? Alright. The next part we're going to be talking about are these lotions. These are part of the SOS team, and each lotion pertains to how a resident is currently feeling. Like let's say they're doing a moaning, or they're doing a sleeplessness and stuff. And with each type of these lotions, now putting them on, the resident feels different, and it actually works. So I'll have you guys smell these, and I suggest put a little bit of the peppermint on, because this one's for actually keeping you awake. Alright. And then I've got these little cards too, so if you guys want to take these, just a reminder of how to use them. So the peppermint's the one for keeping you awake, having pain, and then the orange is for anxiety. So let's say they're in restlessness, and they just have trouble with some kind of aches and pains again. Another one is the lavender, which is highly recommended for residents at night when they need help sleeping. Alright. And then they actually do come in a spray for some of the residents who are sleeping, and the aides can put this on. You can find these on each floor at the nurse's station or in the SOS boxes. So you can just ask them about that.
You make that? Do you make the lavender spray?
No, we have to order that special. Yep. Alright, does anybody have any questions?
Or of SOS box?
SOS boxes are found on each floor in the clinical coordinator's office and at the nurse's station. Yep. And there's many others, different aromas that are out there too, but these are the main three that we use.
Both clinical coordinator office?
Yes. Yep. And there's other things in the boxes too, but this is the main thing I'm talking about right now, so. Alright. Okay. I need 3 volunteers. Who would like to come up?
Oh, I see one standing.
There we go.
I wanted to do it too. Here.
Here, wait. Yeah, no problem.
Alright. Okay. Next. Oh, right. Right there. Alright. So, this is the activity box that is found on each floor, and you will find different things in this. Okay. Pull out something. What is it?
Crayon.
Alright. And what's this?
Some lacy thing, you lace it through.
Yeah.
That's what we call it.
Alright. So, when it comes to residents and they're needing some help with feeling anxious, or they're talking about wanting to go home, just feeling down and saying that they're not feeling well altogether, but they need something for like a one-on-one time. That's what a lot of these things can be used for. You can find the games, you can find trivia, we got the coloring book, which then relates to the crayons.
Art therapy.
Yep. And then we've got the sewing that can be used also for one-on-one time, or it can also help with the arthritis and having hand coordination. And then puzzles are a big one too for one-on-one time, as a team putting the puzzle together on a table. And we've got these really in the activity area, but we've got even more in all the closets, so it's super easy to find. But you can always talk to me or one of the clinical coordinators or some other staff, know that it's in there. Alright? So, any questions on this one?
Do you worry about the residents, maybe with the memory care area choking on the puzzles, put them in their mouth and choking?
On 4th floor, we actually have big pieces, so they're not the small, like that one's a 500 count, so then it's easier, so that they won't choke. Alright. And then, as you see right here, this is kind of just more of the activities that we do in the facility, and these are some of the residents that have both passed and still here. So just more fun stuff that we get to do. Alright.
Do families know this when residents move in that this stuff's available?
I have been when I do the assessments with the residents, and I try and meet up with the family too. So hopefully they remember. Alright. Any other questions?
Is there anywhere that like you said, hopefully they remember, is there anywhere that they could look as a reminder later on when they
find activities, puzzles, and games. So just another reminder too. Okay. Alright, well thank you guys for helping. Alright. You guys feel more awake after the peppermint now?
My eyes are watering.
It worked.
Alright.
Me and Dale tingle.
Yeah, a little tingle. Yep. Alright, well thank you guys for coming.
So I have a question for you.
Yes.
This would be a nice presentation for volunteers, like one-on-one. We should talk about that, and maybe what could get a lot of volunteers together, we could just have, a work session.
And when it comes to my actual next assignment,
Is that part of it?
yep,